and welcome to Gentle Yoga for Seniors, made especially for active seniors. This is Barbara T, and I'm so happy you have joined me. Before we begin, please make sure, if you need it for your body, to have blocks available, strap available. You can use ties, you can use books. Maybe you're going to want a blanket to support your knees. This class is made for you, so be aware that you need to take care of yourself from the inside out, loving who you are. So beginning gently by sitting up straight and tall, rocking from side to side. Stretching your spine up to the ceiling, bringing your chin just down slightly, but the crown of your head straight up. Taking a nice deep breath in. And on the exhalation, close your eyes. Allowing yourself to just follow your breath going in. And following your breath going out. Not trying to change it or rearrange it, but just notice it. Is it hot or is it cold? Is it rough or is it smooth? Is it fast or is it slow? Where do you feel your breath? The rims of your nostrils, the back of your throat, your lungs, your belly, your fingertips, your toes. Quiet your mind. Let go of all thoughts of what's happened so far today, what's planned to happen today, what you're hoping will happen today. Let it go. And just wipe away the chalkboard of your mind and allow yourself to just focus on your breath going in and going out. Bringing a count. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. No thoughts. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Allowing Ujjayi breath to come in. So you're taking that deep-throated breath, where if you would put your hand in front of you, it's like steaming up the mirror, but keeping your mouth closed. So allow yourself to take 3 Ujjayi, full Ujjayi breaths. Finishing up your last breath. Gently opening your eyes, dropping your chin to your chest, and rotating your head around to the right, going straight back to the left and down. Inhaling halfway around. Exhaling the other half. One more time, make a nice full rotation. Exhaling, going around, come back to center and rotate the opposite way. Left ear to left shoulder, right ear to right shoulder. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. One more time, inhale, exhale, Bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, your head straight up. Pull your chest forward. Exhale, pull your belly button in, your chin in, and pull off of your knees. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, leaning back. Inhale, bringing your shoulders back, chin up. Exhale, bring your belly in, your chin in. Coming back to center, bring your left hand on your right knee, twist around to look all the way to the right. Breathing in this position. And coming back around, right hand onto the left knee. And gently stretching to the left. Inhale, elongate your body up to the ceiling. Exhale, rotate to the left. Coming back to center, roll your shoulders. Oh yeah, wake up all of the body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bring your arms out. Thumbs to the back, palms facing the ceiling. Make a fist, make circles. Bringing those in and up. Interlacing your fingers and stretching up and coming down and coming back up. Coming back down to the side of your face, bringing it back out, opening up, bringing it down and in, open up and in, bringing it open and back in. Rotate the shoulders one more time, go the other way. Bring your hands to your neck. Just massage your neck. Yeah, get rid of the tightness. Just massage the neck. And as you take your hands away, just pull it off. Not towards anybody, but just let it go. Coming to your palm and just massaging inside your palm in one direction and then the other. And then rotating around inside where the thumb and index finger are. Twisting your fingers front and back, side to side, and pull it out. Just making every part. This is something great to do while you're watching television or just sitting around. Just massage your body to keep the blood flowing. Nibble on the pinky. And then just come around and tap around the wrist, up the arm, the elbow, up your forearm, your shoulder, under your arms, down the side of your body, around your chest. Back around to the back. And coming to the other hand, going under the arms and down the side, coming up, down the forearm, to the elbow, to the forearm, to the wrist, and making those circles in the palms of your hands, and going the other way. I've become very proficient at washing my hands like a doctor and a nurse does, coming and doing the inside between your thumb and your index finger, twisting your thumb from side to side and straight out. For those of you who do not know how to properly wash your hands, as soon as we finish our fingers, I will show you. And you nibble on your pinky to prevent heart stroke. So you get the soap, you put it in your hand, and you begin to rub like this, letting your fingers go in between, and then you go through this way, and then through this way, and then you do your wrists, and your other wrists, and you do your thumb, and your other thumb, and then you curl your fingers, and you go right in the palms of the hand. Everything would be really soapy by then. And then I just do a once over like this, and then I rinse it off. And my hands feel so clean. I walk around like this, loving it. So, finishing up with our hands, let's come to our feet. So let's bring our right knee into our chest. I'm going to face the side here. Bring that leg up and bring it back down. See if you can keep your spine straight. And bring it down. One more time. And bring it down. Bringing this foot in and rocking the baby. Opening up the hip joint from side to side. Place this foot down on top of your thigh and gently push down on the knee. And then to begin the massaging on the feet, you take your 2 thumbs and you make 4 lines, starting at the heels, going up to the toes, and you just cover every part of the foot from the one side to the other side, like reflexology, and then twisting the toes, pulling them back and forth and out, twisting front and back and pulling it out. Keep on going till you get every little piggy done. Ah, yes. And then back and forth, no nibbling. I like to put my fingers between my toes and just give them like a hello, a handshake, saying, how you doing? And then pull my toes in and push them back and give them a wringing out like they're washcloth. Shake out the foot and bring it down to the side. Now my right knee does not touch the ground, so I bring my block over so that the leg meets it. So inhale here. You may need your strap at this point and lean forward. So as you're leaning forward, so far you have a straight back. Inhale from this position, bending your elbows and slowly lowering your nose closer down to your knees. So you inhale, straighten the back and pull towards the wall in front of you with the crown of your head. Exhale and you bring the nose straight down. Inhale, exhale. Releasing the leg, bringing your arms all the way around, pointing the front toe, lifting your bottom up, dropping your head back, and coming back to center. Bringing both feet together, actually. Let's just bring this foot out for a second and let's pound along the foot so that we can help our feet also feel beautiful and energized. Coming to your bottom, shake that out, up your back. Then come and do the butterfly. Feeling awakened and alive. And bring that leg straight out and bring this leg in. And bringing it up and in. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Rocking the baby. I'm going to shift sideways and rock the baby. Yeah, it feels so good to move the bones, the muscles, the organs, everything. And everything is being utilized right here. Place this foot on top of the thigh. And again, my foot's not touching the floor, so I'm going to give it some, well, first I'm going to push it down. Push down, give it some of its own ability to get a little further than yesterday. And then put this here, bringing my 2 thumbs, and I'm going to make 4 lines going straight all the way through from one side to the other. Wiggling out the toes, front and back. Keep on going at it. How have you been liking the weather recently? Is this crazy? One day could be so beautiful out. The sky is so blue. And then I'm going to put my fingers in between my toes and just do a handshake with my foot. And then the next day, these clouds and these storms we've been having, they're amazing. Wringing out the foot, shaking out the foot. I'm placing this foot down on the side of my thigh. Again, get your strap ready if you need it. Inhale, stretching up, flexing that front foot. Exhale, come on down, just straight back as far as you can go. Inhale, staying where you're at. Exhale, see if you can reach your feet and bring your nose to your knee. So inhale, you're straightening your back and you're pulling the crown of your head towards the wall. Exhale, you're bringing the nose down to the leg. One more time, stretching towards that wall. Exhale, bring the head down. Releasing the hands, bringing them all the way around to the back. Pointing your toes, raising your bottom up. Feeling the opening of your heart and enjoying this gorgeous space. And coming back down. And pounding out this foot all the way. And bring the other foot down. And pounding that foot out all the way. Coming back to center and doing a little bit of butterflies. And just gently lean back and allow yourself to come into the boat. If you're more able to, you can straighten your legs out. Whoops, I'm falling back. You can hold on right here. Notice how I grabbed hold of my legs to support me. You could separate your legs and place your hands in between. And come back and go apart. And go out. Or you can just leave your feet on the ground and gently come forward. Oh, let's come down onto our elbows. And let's extend our feet straight out, pointing our toes. And let our head come all the way around and into the fish. Oh, yeah. Crown of your head is touching the floor. Your eyes can look at the wall behind you. You can make fish mouth. And enjoy that. And gently coming back up. Coming around onto your hands and knees. Placing your hands right under your shoulders, your knees right underneath your hips, and just come back into a child's pose as a counterbalance from the fish pose. And rest there for a minute. Coming up onto your knees, placing your hands in the back hip pocket, supporting the lower back, and bring the head around into the camel. And coming back into the child's pose. Placing your forehead on the ground, bring your knees together, hold on to your heels, and roll onto the crown of your head, bringing your bum up into the air, into the rabbit. And coming back down, placing your hands on the ground, extending one leg out and bring the other leg out into a half frog. Just turning your head in the same direction as the leg is. That's bent. And bring that leg in and bring your other leg bent. And just resting there. And bringing that leg back, coming back into the child's pose. I like to keep my knees on my towel. It helps prevent my knees from hurting. And resting here. Thinking next of coming into the pigeon. So I'm going to take my left leg And I'm going to put it at the top of my towel and bring my hands right at the side of the knee and slide my right leg back as far as it can comfortably go so that my left hip is on the ground. If you can pull this leg out further or bring it in closer. In closer is sort of not as much of a strain on your body, coming down on your elbows. And you can stay right here, or you can begin to walk your hands further out, bringing your forehead to the ground and remaining in the pigeon. And rocking from side to side if your hips are willing. And bringing your hands right under your shoulder, coming up into the proud pigeon by bringing your forehead up, your chin up, opening up your chest. Now sitting on the left hip, slide your right foot all the way around so that it is on the side of your left knee. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can bring your legs straight out. We're going into a spinal twist. So make sure that you're sitting solidly. Wrap your left arm around, and I like to pull in my belly right here, and I bring my right hand forward. I turn my head, my hand away. I bring it all the way around, and then I drop it down to the floor. I inhale, stretching my head up to the ceiling, and I exhale, using this left hand on my knee to gently twist and rotate to the right. So I inhale and I elongate, exhale and I rotate, keeping your body right where it's at. Just take your head and twist your head around to the front, lining up your nose, your shoulder, your elbow, your knee, and your toe, and straightening that back. And enjoying that nice stretch along your rib cage. Bringing your head back around, looking as far as your eyes can see, and raise your right arm up and follow your fingers back to the front as you release the posture and shake it out. Good job. Coming back onto our hands and knees. We started in pigeon, believe it or not. So we're going to take the right knee now and just place that right knee on the cloth, on the blanket. Place my hands on the side of it. Slide my left leg back as far as it can go, keeping the leg opened or closed, and slowly coming down on my elbows. You can remain right here. You could bring a block over and just put your head down to take the weight off of your head here. You could bring it up higher, however it works for you. Or you can walk your fingers out and lower your head down to the ground. Remembering to continue to breathe. Rocking back and forth if it's available to you. And slowly bring your hands back underneath your shoulders, back to proud pigeon. Lowering your right hip to the ground, sliding your left foot all the way around to the side of your right knee. Now this leg for me does not like being bent, so I'm going to put it out to the side. I'm going to inhale my belly, wrap my right hand around my knee, take my left hand and follow my fingers all the way around to the back, dropping it in close into my spine. Inhale, elongate that head up to the ceiling. Exhale, rotate around to the left. Inhale, elongate up to the ceiling. Exhale, rotate. Keeping my body right where it's at. Just turning my head, lining up my nose, my shoulder, my elbow, my knee, my toes. and looking all the way around as far as my eyes can see. And then going back around with my head, looking back to where I was watching, bringing that left arm up, following those fingers all the way back to the front, releasing the posture and shaking it out. Coming back onto our hands and knees, allowing ourselves to now think about threading the needle. So we're going to raise that right arm up as far as it can go. Exhale, bring the palm facing up, slide the fingers all the way through, dropping your right shoulder and your right cheek onto the ground and raising your left arm up, making a circle in the sky with your fingertips in both directions. Bringing your hands in, following a circle in the sky again with your elbow in both directions. Bring your arm all the way up above your head, walking it along the floor at the 12 o'clock position. And bringing that arm up like the sunrise, all the way up. Turn the palm away, bend the elbow, and tuck the fingers in between the thigh and the belly, allowing the shoulder blade to reach up towards the ceiling. Releasing that hand, bringing it down under your shoulders, and gently sliding your right arm all the way up to the ceiling, and coming back down. Shake it out. Everybody feeling okay? I hope so. Bringing your left arm up to the ceiling. And bring that arm down, sliding it right in between, threading that needle. Shoulder and head, right cheek, left cheek, go to the ground. Raise your right arm up. Making circles in the sky with your fingers in one direction. And then the other. Bringing the hands to the shoulders and make a circle in the sky with the elbow. And the other way. Slide that hand all the way out on the ground in the 12 o'clock position. Let your fingers just walk along the ground. And then letting a sunrise, sunset come all the way around. Hands turn the other way. Tuck your fingers in between your thigh and your belly. Pull that shoulder blade up to the ceiling. And releasing that hand. Coming back up. And shaking it out. Feels so good. Take your right leg all the way back. And raise that leg up. Flexing that foot. Bring your left arm up at a first balancing pose. Inhale in this position. Exhale. Bring your knee and elbow in. And come back out. Bring it in. And come back out. If that's not available to you, you can stay here, you can stay here, or you can try it one time. Bending that knee, sliding that hand all the way around to touch the foot. Again, if you can't find your way there, we've got handy dandy strap ready. So pull that foot in towards your bottom and then kick it back. Like a dancer. And release. Coming back to child's pose. Letting yourself rest for a second. Coming back up. Centering your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. And take your left foot all the way back and up. And bring your right arm up. Balancing here. If it's available, bring your knee and elbow in with your head and bring it out. You can just do your knee, or you can do both, or you can leave your hand on the ground. Bending that foot, bringing your hand around to hold on to the arch. Pull that foot in towards your buttocks and then kick it back out into the dancer. And release. Make it a wide child's pose so that your legs are splayed out and your bottom just sinks right down to the ground. If you want, you can bring your hands together and just let your head rest there. Or you could use a block. And coming around onto your side. One hand is out, one hand is in front, and just raise the leg up and down, up and down, up and down, up, and see if you can grab hold. Again, use your strap if you need to. You could bend your back leg if it feels better. And keeping this leg bent, bring this leg down and come on up. And sliding over to this side. And then coming over to the other side, raising that leg up. And coming back down again. And just switching so that your right leg is on the bottom. And bring the leg up and down and up and down and up and down. This is the time for holding it, so you can use your strap if you need to. Bend that knee for more balance. And releasing. And coming back onto our tabletop. And coming into our first downward facing dog. So allow yourself to gently walk those feet in place. Feeling the beginning of that body saying, yes, I can still do this. I'm so proud of me. And bring your knees to the side, side to side. And just keep walking in place. And bring your feet in a little bit so that your heels can come into the ground. Tailbone goes up to the ceiling. Straight legs, straight arms. Head looks at the fingers. And bring your left leg in between your hands. Raise your right leg straight up to the ceiling. Bring that leg in and out. Bring that leg in and touch your right elbow if it's available to, and out. Touch your left elbow and out. I did that wrong. This one's my left elbow. And out. And here's my right elbow. And out. And this time, bring your foot right in between your hands. You're going to bend that foot and bring it right up between your hands and come into a comfortable lunge. And breathe. Take your left hand on the side of the foot and just raise your right arm up. Bring your right arm down and bring your left arm up. And coming back down, walk your right hand over, And lower your elbows down to the ground, or you can grab a block or two to put your elbows on top of to assist. And bring your hands down. Turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Check that your ankle is right under your knee. And gently bring your hands up, interlacing the back 3 fingers and the thumb, and sink down into Warrior One, hips facing forward. Bring your hands into prayer position and bring them right in front of your chest. Rotating so that your left elbow is on your right knee. Looking to your right. Coming back around to the front. Elongate your hands. This time your hips are facing the side. I slid my leg back a tiny bit. Front knee is still directly over my ankle. Looking over my right fingertips. Turn my right palm up for the extended warrior. And breathe. And gently bringing your right elbow down to your leg, stretching to the corner of the wall with your left arm. Coming back up, straightening your knee. Pull your fingertips out, bump your left hip out, and come into the triangle pose. Again, placing the block if your hands don't touch the ground. And coming straight up again. Turn your toes to face forward. Walk your feet in a little bit. Heels in, toes out. Bend your hands, your elbows, and sink down into the goddess pose. Sink a little bit more. And gently come on up. Bending over. And bringing your hands down to the ground. Walking those fingers out as far as they can go into the extended downward facing dog. Turn your hands to face the other way and walk right between your legs as far as your fingers can go between your legs. And coming back to center. Bring the block here and rest your head on the block. Or if you can go foot, hand, head, hand, foot, do that as well. Or just have the block right there for the head. Coming back up. Come over to your right ankle, holding on with your left hand. Bring your right hand up. And coming back around in the other direction. And coming back up. And coming back around. And point your left foot out straight. Bring your right foot in at a 45-degree angle. Walk your hands right over into the lunge position. Gain your balance so that your knee is right underneath your heel, and bring those hands up, interlacing the back 3 fingers and the thumb. Separating the fingers, coming down into prayer position, and bringing the charm the left arm, no, it's the right arm. Bring the right arm onto the knee, the right elbow onto the knee. And coming back to center. Did we do these? Let's try it. Bring your right arm down, left arm up. And your left arm down, your right arm up. And then coming back up and coming into warrior two. Turn your palm up and glide back, looking down at the floor or up at your fingers. Remembering to take good care of where your body is willing to go. And gently coming back around, bending your left elbow, a straight line with your right arm, in line with your heel. Feel the energy just flowing from your fingertips to the heel of your foot. Coming back up to center. Straighten the knee. Pull your fingers out, bump your right hip out, and lower your arms down, bringing the block over if you need it for your triangle pose. And coming back up. Bending your knees, coming together. Sitting there for a few minutes. Bringing your hands down by your side. Sending your energy down into Mother Earth. I'm coming off of my blanket. Down into Mother Earth. Preparing for the mountain pose. You can close your eyes if you feel good about letting the energy just flow and glow inside of you. Send the energy down like roots. Tightening your ankles, your calves, your knees, your buttocks. Tuck your tailbone in slightly. Pull your belly in. Drop your shoulder blades down. Lift the crown of your head up. Let your fingertips have weights on them, pulling the fingers down. Opening your eyes, fixing your gaze at something that doesn't move. Shift your weight onto your left leg. But before you do that, let's put a block right here. Okay. Shifting the weight onto the left foot. Bring the right foot on top, turning the knee out so that the heel is resting on the calf. If possible, you can bring that leg up, or you could bring it up even higher. But don't have it rest on your knee. Remembering to tighten up from the ankles up the calves, the knees, the thighs, the buttocks. Drop the shoulders down, the head up. Standing as a tall tree. They're really blooming now. And gently come on out, shake it out. And preparing to come to the other side. So once again, let's just put the block between the feet. Ground into the earth. Send the energy down. Pull the energy back up through the soles of your feet, tightening your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips. Pull that tailbone in, belly in. Drop your shoulders down, feel the weight on your fingers, pull the crown of your head up. Open your eyes, fix your gaze at something that's not moving and shift your weight onto your right leg. Bring your left foot up, turn your knee out. Let your heel find the side of your calf again. Feel yourself in position. And if you can lift that leg straight up off of the block, or you can leave it on it if that's where you're at. Remember, one leg is usually stronger than the other. My leg completely lost the pulling up. And I'm not doing it, and you can do it as long as you can today. And when you're finished, come on out. So sorry. Come on down when you're ready to a laying down position. Bringing the block with you between your knees. Bring your heels to touch your fingertips. Tuck your chin in slightly and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, squeezing that block as you're coming up, working those thighs, using the core. And roll back down again. All the way, vertebrae by vertebrae. Trying it again. Inhale, pull that tailbone up, slide up to your waist, to your bra line, to your shoulder. Bring your fingers together underneath and pull those shoulder blades together. And just hold there in the bridge pose. And pull those shoulder blades out and roll back down, vertebrae by vertebrae, releasing the block, pulling the knees in, rocking from side to side. And if it's available to you, you can place your hands, interlacing your fingers like a swing and rolling front and back, massaging the spine. Going from side to side, whoops, side to side. That blanket had a special curve to it. It caught me. And coming back down and leaving your legs and your arms up at the dead bug pose. This would be a great time to put your feet up on the wall and just rest there for a while. If you want to do an inverted pose, you could bring your elbows to the floor. And if you just want a mild one, you put the block right underneath your bottom and you come up slightly. And if you want to do more, just bring your toes right above your eyes. And you hold the back. And when you're ready to come down, bring your feet down into the plow and gently come down, vertebrae by vertebrae, taking your time. And when you get your feet back up in the air, come into the happy baby and rock from side to side. And doing any kind of postures that you may feel that you need to complete your practice. Bringing your legs down and your arms up over your head and stretching one side and then the other. One side and then the other. Bending your knees, placing your right knee over your left knee, bringing your hands between your leg, underneath your knee. Bring your head up to meet. And come back down. And then slide this leg over as you bring your hands out to a T and you roll your legs to the left as your head and your arms go to the right. To center, switching legs, bring your left leg up on top of your right knee, interlace your fingers behind your knee, pull your head up and your knee towards your head. And release it. Slide that knee down a little bit further. Hands out to the side. Head goes to the left. As the knee goes to the right, you can use your right hand to encourage your knee to come further, checking that your shoulders are both on the ground. And coming back to center. Bringing your feet to the edges of your mat and just windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Windshield wiper the knees. Bring your feet straight out, your hands straight out. Close your eyes. Wiggle your body into the earth. Relax your toes. Relax your feet, your arches, your heels, your ankles. Just let go. Relax your ankles and your calves and your shins, your knees and your thighs, your hamstrings, your buttocks, your hips. Just rearrange your feet so that they are so relaxed. Relax your hips, your lower back, your upper back, your middle back, and your shoulders. Let your shoulder blades just go free. Let it go. Let your wings out. Relax your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your forearms, your palms, your fingertips. Let it go. Come back to your torso and relax every system in your body. Your elimination system, your digestive system, your reproductive system, your circulation system, your respiratory system, your endocrine system. Relax every nerve in your body. Bringing love deeply into yourself. As you inhale, repeating, I am love. And as you exhale, I share my love. Continuing to think of that loving space as I read this to you from Time for Joy. As I begin to accept life on life's terms, I begin to know the joy of accepting all of me as I am. Then I become more and more willing to let go of all that is not positive and loving in my life today. I am coming to know that I do deserve happiness and fulfillment, and that love begins with myself. When I look within, I find I have all that I need. It feels wonderful to discover that I already am the beautiful person that I would like to be. Breathing that in, knowing that you already are the beautiful person that you would like to be. Slowly bringing your knees up to your chest and rolling over onto the right side of your physical being. Resting yourself, thanking yourself for this wonderful gift you've just given yourself. Pushing up on your hands to a seated position for us to bring the class to a close. To balance out this class, let's do some alternate nostril breathing. To do that, you want to fold your 2 index finger and 3rd finger and use your thumb to cover your right nostril. Breathe in through your left. Cover your left. Breathe out through your right. Breathe in through your right. Exhale through your left. Inhale through your left. Breathe out through your right. Breathe in through your right. Breathe out through your left. Breathe in through your left. Out through your right. In through your right. Out through your left. In through your left. Out through your right. Last one, in through your right. Out through your left. Release your hands. Close your eyes and just allow yourself to breathe. Feeling the energy glowing and flowing inside of you. Bringing your hands to Namaste. Raise your hands up. Open them up like a lotus. Receiving all the love, the joy, the patience, the forgiveness, the satisfaction, the gratitude. And then close that up and pull it all the way down to your forehead. And remind yourself to always think these wonderful thoughts. Bringing it down to your lips to speak these wonderful thoughts. And then covering your heart with both hands so that you can welcome and bring these thoughts into your being at all times. Thank you so much for joining today's class. Have a beautiful week this week. I look forward to seeing you next week. Namaste.